nice. 10 pieces in this pocket. How's it look?
Beautiful.
Day one, eye for an eye.
Day one.
Knife crime is a very serious issue, an epidemic that is taking the lives of thousands of young individuals throughout the UK. There are a lot of factors that feed into this issue, and something that continued to stick out to us were the lack of positive role models in these young people's lives. And that's kind of where we pick up our story. We follow this young kid, Ephraim, who's chasing false respect, and it leads to an unfortunate end.
I became involved in the project Eye for an Eye through JOSHY, the director, who I'm a friend and collaborator with. In one of our regular sort of catch-ups, he revealed to me that he was working on this script about knife crime, along with another writer who was EMILIO Salerno, who would go on to play Jay, the lead antagonist. And as he was sort of going through all the research he'd done and told me about the direction he wanted the script to go, I felt myself being drawn in almost immediately. And there's a few different reasons for that. One is I have a couple of close family members who have both been direct victims of knife crime. Also a friend, a close friend who has been involved in that as well. So it's a subject that I'm kind of familiar with, and I have seen the sort of second-hand effects that it can have on people. As well as that, I've also, lived in London, where knife crime is very prevalent, and it was something that I was surrounded by there as well. Not something that I saw directly, but something that I could feel was in the air. So with this film, we felt that there was a great opportunity to really have a unique say on the subject matter in a way that hasn't been done before.
Oh yeah, that's sick. That's a lot better, yeah. Cool, yeah, nice.
Pretty nice, by the way. Good stuff.
Can't go wrong
It's scary.
with the cover of their life.
It's scary. I'd say you are. You'd be surprised how people can fuck it up.
Yeah, that's
So this one, we had a guerrilla crew. Normally we shoot with masses of equipment, loads of people, loads of cast as crew, all in different areas, all equally talented and helpful. But with this one, it just didn't feel right. You'd normally have like a locked off set, where this one we felt that it needed to have that level of realism mixed in with obviously the fabricated story and the actors and the created fictional scenes, but it needed to feel like it was a real story. So we ended up shooting in live sets, so we're shooting on real roadsides with active cars driving past and people and all this kind of stuff, which just added that level. And then also from that, it inspired all the other creative areas from that point. So there was colour, equipment choice, costumes, lighting, all this kind of stuff, because it's predominantly in a car, so we needed to be able to, you know, fit the crew and fit the cast and fit the equipment in this tiny little bug car. So, you know, we can't have this, you know, this big hulking cinema camera attached to the bonnet, because then you got to have a trailer and you got to do all this. But we needed Emilio to drive as well as act, so the equipment and the crew and everything else going around him can't hinder his driving, and, you know, for the safety of him and everyone else. And also, you know, his performance as Jay, that, and same with Sam as well. You know, there's a lot to go in. So we ended up going a lot to go through. So we ended up going with Canon 70D DSLR, a new suction mount so we can get the camera into crevices and all this kind of stuff in the car.
Right.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. I knew that was gonna happen at some point.
You know what though?
I thought he was gonna
It
say
might
that.
work though.